You spoke about yourself just so very movingly as an undying patriot. And I'd love it if you could describe just briefly what America's given you beyond extraordinary wealth. What other gifts you got from immigrating to this country?
You know, it's almost too difficult to count. It the I remember two things. I'll give you two visuals, which are, I mean, this sort of question can only be answered in episodes and anecdotes as opposed to a real sort of countdown. But I remember a week after we came to the US, I was sitting on the bleachers at a random baseball diamond, which of course probably was my first time at a baseball diamond, right next to the Chicago Jewish Community Center. And I looked up and there was this giant American flag flying above my head. And it's like, oh, that is my new flag. I sort of realized that I've seen these bright red Soviet flags my entire life. And I looked up and I saw American flag and I thought, oh, that's amazing. And it was very moving. And I couldn't really articulate what happened. I was like, that's a moment to remember. I should sort of store this in my head as a 16-year-old because who knows, what this will mean to me. And very, very recently, I was in London and saw the American embassy there. And I remember thinking, like, that is such a direct connection. Like, I'm outside of the US. Of course, UK is an extraordinarily friendly country. There's no real fear for anything there. But I knew that that same flag would be the place I would go to wherever I would travel, whatever trouble I might be in, whatever might befall me, the sense of like that country cares about you and will protect you. It was really profound. And I sort of felt this emotional moment of overwhelm where I thought, like, wow, I don't think many people worldwide enjoy that sense of security and safety that comes with being a part of a large nation like this. And I think variants of that idea are just, frankly, as an immigrant, you can't take this for granted, especially an immigrant from an oppressive regime. And I think that that's probably the most important now that I have kids of my own. I sort of, if we get lost in some godforsaken place, just find an American flag and you'll be okay. And I think that's a fairly amazing thing to think about.